Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Got a little bit to talk about on the personal front because obviously I didn't stream yesterday. Coming in for a landing. Welcome back, Pomni. Hello, Michael. Hello, Baz. Hello, Mr. Alpha. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So, what was I doing yesterday? Why couldn't I stream? Are we live? We seem to be. I don't know. You're in here. Stefano, welcome, welcome, by the way. Why didn't I stream yesterday? Well, I woke up yesterday. I went to work. Well, first I worked out. I did my cardio. Watched a little bit of One Piece. Still like a few episodes back, but I'm almost there. Went to work, and then after I finished work, I'm not live, I'm dead. I'm typing this from my Necromancer crypt. Typing of the dead. I went to another repair cafe. I've done a couple of these before. This was my third time. I had to leave early for this one as well. I had some other family stuff to attend to, but I'd say this is probably my more successful one that I've done of the three so far. I fixed two out of three items. What's a repair cafe? Just a local group of people in my town get together every once in a while to put on this repair cafe where people can bring in like damaged goods and whatnot, and see how much of that we can divert from going to landfills by trying to fix it then and there. So yesterday was my third one that I've done. The first two were like sort of a mixed experience for me, kind of a mixed bag, because I was able to fix a couple of the items, but most of them, unfortunately, because I don't really have much experience with wiring or electrical design or anything like that. Like I didn't feel as useful as I could have been. Which, you know, it's like a little demoralizing, but whatever. I still tried to help as best I could. But yesterday, I show up. First thing that happens is like the organizers of the event are like, "Hey, we have a table that like doesn't seem to be working. Like it's a folding table, but the mechanism doesn't work properly. Do you want to take a look at this?" So I take a look at it. I fish through some of the box of leftover hardware, like screws that are left behind. I was able to fix it up. Got that working, so great. I already had my first success under the belt, which was super cool. Next person I saw was a couple that came in. They had a blender, not a digital blender like I use, but a blender. I think it was Hamilton Beach, and the blender wasn't working. The blender wasn't running. You would plug it into power, and a light would come on, and you would click one of the speeds, and it would make a clicking sound as if like a mechanism was moving, but nothing would happen. Nothing. The motor didn't spin up. There was no sound. Nothing happened. So I told them, "Hey, I can't make any guarantees here because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll open this up, see if it's anything like visibly wrong, if there's any like blown capacitors or bridged contacts or any kind of corrosion or anything like that. And if there is, then I can direct you to someone who might have the necessary tools for that." So I open it up. Way harder than I thought it was going to be. This took like 40 minutes to get this thing just open, like all the way. And we didn't even get it open all the way because the motor had a piece that threaded like all the way through, and I was trying to like unscrew it, but I was also stripping the screw a little bit, so I didn't want to like push it any further than I needed to, because I genuinely didn't know if that was even the way to disassemble it properly. So I took the whole thing apart. There was a PCB for the power delivery, and there was a PCB for the buttons, and they were all kind of like connected together. Day of the con is growing closer, and you're excited. It's awesome to hear. Welcome, Knife Party. Welcome, welcome. I'm just explaining the repair cafe that we held yesterday. So they gave me this blender. I start taking it apart. Unfortunately, I don't see anything wrong with it visually. So I let them know, like, hey, I wasn't able to see anything. If I had to make a guess from my limited experience, I would say you're most likely having an issue with the motor itself. I don't know where you would find a replacement for this. I don't know who or where you could take this to have it serviced. But this is about as far as I can go here. I could like start disassembling things a little bit more, but I can't guarantee that it's going to be able to fit back together when I'm done with it. So I basically am just like, I've done what I can, and they were super appreciative. They were just like, it's all right. We don't have like attachment to this. Do you know any place where we can like recycle this? I let them know the place that I go to, and they were on their way. So that was a little demoralizing. And I'd already, because I could only be there for an hour, I'd already spent about 50 minutes on like other stuff. I did the table, and then I did this blender, and I didn't have a ton of time left. And I was like super demoralized because like, oh fuck, like I got one thing done, but then I couldn't do this other thing. Like what a failure. You did what you had to do. Yeah, I know. I always have to tell myself that. And they're like always super appreciative. They're always like, hey, you did your best. That's all we ask for. But it's still, it still feels shitty for people to come in and like, I'm sure they're like all excited, like, oh, we're gonna get this thing working, and then it is what it is. I hope this stream we can Ratma the animation. What is Ratma? What is that word or phrase or anagram or an acronym? That's the word I was looking for. Anyways, so Blender, couldn't fix that. Couldn't fix the Blender. Not feeling great about that. Then the organizer of the event, one of the organizers of the event, is like looking for someone who's free to handle one of the next guests. And by the way, the day started that the volunteers are supposed to show up at 5:30ish. I show up at 5:30ish, and I start getting like set up. And then the event itself starts at 6. 5:45 rolls around. We already have like 4 or 5 people in, like 4 or 5, not customers, but like 4 or 5 people with stuff that need fixing in the room. So like we're already getting started here, right? Which is like, it's a little bit early, but it also seems to be a bit of a slow start. Like, it could have been more people. Maybe people were having a hard time finding this place, but I start working on the blender. I look up, there's like 30 people in there now. Like the room is completely full. Crazy. And if all of them have like a single thing to get fixed, like that's crazy. There aren't like that many volunteers. So like, yeah, I started to get a little overwhelmed because like, holy shit, there's so many people and I have to leave early. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? I have like a slight update from the organizers of the event, like say how successful the event was. I can look at that in a sec. But I finished with the blender, and then one of the organizers comes up and is like, hey, we have this woman that has like a problem with her lamp. Can you take a look at it? And I'm like, yeah, I can take a quick look before I head out. So she brings the lamp to my table, puts the lamp down, and says, it like flickers. I plug it in and I turn it on and it flickers. And it seems to be like something to do with the cable. I don't know if it's like the cable going into the light that's the problem. So I'm like, yeah, no worries. I can take a look at it. And it's like a relatively older style lamp. Like it's definitely something that my grandmother would have had in her house. And the main part of it was that it had the light switch was a separate unit. So if you can picture this, there was the lamp, right? It wasn't that tall, but the lamp, you had the bulb. She said she had just replaced the bulb, so I know it wasn't. She had tested the bulb in another lamp. It wasn't the bulb. So I'm looking at like what this could possibly be. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to take another thing apart. I'm gonna have to take another thing apart, and it's not gonna go well for me because I also like don't even have that much time left. But it's one of those older style lamps that had the switch component separate from the lamp itself. So it's a lamp, the cable, and then on the cable is a switch, right? So I'm going to like try and turn the lamp on, and I can see that the casing that the switch is in is like super separated. There's probably like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch worth of gap between the top plastic piece and the bottom plastic piece. I don't know if I'm explaining this like well enough to visualize it, but I'm like, that looks a little bizarre here. I squish the pieces together, instantly light turns on and is like completely stable. So I'm like super super thankful because literally the only thing that I needed to do to fix this item was tighten a single Phillips head screw. So ultimately, even though I couldn't fix the blender, I was able to do 2 out of 3 repairs. So I was feeling pretty good about that. Oh, that was easy. Yeah. I mean, now you know how I felt. Thank you for coming to the Repair Cafe. We repaired 34 items and diverted 140 kilograms from the landfill. So that is the update. They let us know like every time. Easy for someone like you. I mean, I was like, hey, if this ever happens again, like just keep an eye on the switch box. The screw might come a little loose, and that could just be your only problem. But yeah, aside from that, I don't really have like too much else personal. The reason I'm late today is because I was visiting my sister before she heads out of town. What else? Oh, I finally finished volume 2 of Parkour Civilization. So I'm all caught up in Parkour Civilization. I feel like it is like pretty consistently how I felt about it throughout the whole thing, which is to say, like, interesting narrative, not necessarily presented in the best way. But I'm glad I watched it. I had a good time with it. It definitely is like one of the weirder things. Like I'll watch, you guys know me. I'm a weirdo. I'll watch a 4-hour video essay about a game I've never played or a show I've never watched. But like that series was like a little bit on the weirder side for me. But it was good. I liked it. If you are adjacently into Minecraft, then you can give it a watch. But yes, now I gotta get caught up on One Piece. I have a new episode of Don to watch. There's a new episode of Don out today. Haven't watched that yet. New Dragon Ball tomorrow. Yeah, interesting stuff going on in the world. Shall we just get started with some news here? I say let's just get started here. We'll do one of those. We'll do a try not to sing along stream eventually. Okay. First thing I got here, we have a new poster for Secret Levels, the animated video game anthology series. It says poster includes characters from Mega Man, Warhammer, and God of War. I kind of want to take a look here and see. I can already see Mega Man, and I don't know how I feel about it. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So that's Mega Man. That's Mega Man. I feel like that's closer to like a Mega Man X design. Am I crazy here? Like, I feel like that if we compare the two, that looks more like X than it does Rock. You know what I mean? Like, it's got X's proportions a little bit. His shoulders are a little different. But I feel like this is more of an X design. So that's interesting. Like, why wouldn't they advertise it like that if that's what they're adapting as a story? At least it's not box art Mega Man. That would be hilarious. That would be amazing. Mega Man box art. In case you don't know what Michael's talking about, original NES American release Mega Man has one of the funniest pieces of box art just imaginable. That's Mega Man, and they even which it was a Marvel versus Capcom, wasn't it? Marvel versus Capcom Mega Man box art Mega Man. Yeah, they actually made a fighter. He was in Street Fighter versus Tekken. Oh, my bad. A different Capcom. my bad. That'd be funny. I bet if anything, this would be referenced in the anthology episode. You love that they did this? Yeah, it's a funny choice. I like his design. It's more interesting I like that they made him fat. I think that's funny. And they gave him his real gun, which is also funny. Ay, ay, ay. It's like, I feel like there's another funny example of this, but I can't even remember what it is. Hope they bring him back. Why isn't he in an alternate costume in Smash Bros? Okay, who else do we recognize here? I don't play video games. The only thing I do is animate, so I don't actually know like a lot of these. Oh my god, is that Spelunky? Oh my god, is that Mrs. Spelunky from the hit game Spelunky 2? Okay. That's Kratos. I know that. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. Parthenax, is that Warhammer? Didn't expect Spelunky reference. Well, we knew that Spelunky 2 was going to be in the list of stuff. What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck? This looks like fucking, what's the studio that, oh my god, what's the studio that did Walking Dead? Telltale. This looks like a Telltale design. Like it could be Twitter compression, but is there a higher quality image of this? I need to secret level poster. I need like as high a quality image as I can. Oh, way better. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Whoa, okay. All right. Honestly, I think this actually makes it look less like an X design, to be honest. I don't know. It still has like a weird hyper detail that you just inevitably get going from a lower resolution sprite to basically the highest resolution this character will be in, probably. Okay, that's Sifu now. I can tell that's the guy from Sifu. It's like their own take on Mega Man. Yeah, I like it. You know, the pants. It looking like sweatpants is a little bizarre, but I'll reserve my judgment. You look like a fucking like a Doom villain. Like you look like an enemy in Doom that would be like a boss fight, and then it becomes like a normal enemy. You look like a weird little dragon. Is that Nathan Drake? Who the hell is that? Okay, still don't know what you are. Better look at Spelunky. I mean, honestly, Spelunky to default character. If you had to adapt that into 3D, it's not the worst design. It's honestly, it's not the worst. It's pretty good. Now, I don't know what's going on with this like weird voxel-like shading that's going on there. It's an interesting take on it. I don't understand what's going on with the lighting here. Like, I hope they're not trying to do like it's pixel art originally, so we're gonna render it. We're gonna use like low resolution textures on it to make it feel like it's pixel art. That is not a good approach. Like if this was a PS1 game, then that makes a ton of sense. If this was a PS1 game, that would make a ton of sense. But if the game, first of all, the game isn't even pixel art. The first one is, but the second one is all hand drawn. So that's already mistake number one. But mistake number two is if you're gonna go this approach of adapting a game that's in pixel art into 3D, you don't do it in the textures. You render it in a lower resolution with nearest neighbor, or like you render it with the pixel art. Like I don't know if I'm explaining this properly. You render it as pixel art. You don't render it normally just with low resolution textures. Here, I'll show you an example of what I mean. I've done this before. Like I've experimented with this myself. So this, excuse me, still recovering. You have to excuse me. This is a scene that I made entirely in 3D, right? This is entirely in 3D. Even like the images in this picture, like it's a 3D model, right? This is entirely in 3D. But the way I rendered it instead of rendering it at 1920 by 1080, I punched it down and then scaled it back up. What's the next Danganronpa animation of Game Grumps? We're still working on one. But this is a 3D scene that I rendered without aliasing, without anti-aliasing, I should say, sorry. Low resolution with no anti-aliasing. So that is a way that you can achieve a pixel effect with 3D models, right? And I'm not the inventor of this fucking technique. We're currently working on it. Yeah, I didn't invent this fucking technique. But it's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem. You got a new profile pic? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see, like, does anyone else have it on them? Like this weird. It almost looks like it's made of voxels. Like you got. I'm not crazy, right? You see what I'm seeing? Can you see what I see? Either that or they're doing a thing where it's like sort of a lower poly model, but they set the shading to not smooth it out. I don't know. This is a Warhammer thing. I don't know Warhammer. That's Kratos. Is this Helldivers? I didn't actually play Helldivers. I don't know what you are. This is Ghosts of Tsushima, maybe? Starting to see that. Is this Destiny or Destiny 2? I don't play it either. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't recognize a lot of this. This is the Iron Giant, clearly, and that's Hogarth. But yeah, no, I don't recognize a lot of these. But you know, I'm still gonna, even though I don't personally have Amazon Prime, I will still probably try to watch at least a couple of these episodes. Which one of these is Concord? Which one of these is the Concord character? It's a cool poster. I like the colors. I don't know. Like it's a little, this guy's got his fucking dogs out. What the hell? It's a little, I don't know. Like there aren't recognizable game characters anymore. Like I guess this is just me and my own like myopic view of the gaming industry, but it's just like, half of these could be from the same game. Like it's kind of crazy. Like, who are you? I'm sure you're lovely. I don't know. I don't know. Fucking Mega Man just standing there. Why? Like these shorter characters are so funny because they're very clearly like from a game series where they don't have more realistic character design. If there's a character based on Concord, I guess that's the first to die. That's such a funny take. I completely get what you mean, man. All I see is just a bunch of people, also Mega Man and Spelunky, and whoever the fish dude is. Yeah, I still don't know like who or what this is from. Giant dragon? There's a couple. Like whatever. There's a dragon here. Whatever the fuck this thing is, it looks like a bat of some kind or something. I don't know. I don't know my types of dragons. Oh, there's also like, who's this guy back here? I didn't even notice. There's like a guy engulfed in flame back here. All right. I think we've been on this one a little too long. Let's move on to the next one. Everyone's favorite topic. We got some more Dragon Ball related news. New DLC has been announced. New playable characters from Daima included in the season pass. Mini Vegeta! Yay! Glorio. Now, we haven't... only the first episode is out of Daima. So we haven't even met this character yet. We don't even know who this is. But they're apparently playable now. Also, wait, what? DLC 2? I didn't even notice that. DLC 2 has already been announced? When is it playable? I don't have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 yet. I have the season pass to my knowledge. But with that, there's actually more Dragon Ball Daima related stuff. Xenoverse is getting a Daima fucking DLC. That's crazy. Getting a bunch of childified characters. At this point, they're Daima dozen. That's brilliant. I can't compete with that, dude. How fucking dare you upstage me like that? Brilliant. We're absolutely brilliant. I can't compete. I can't compete. They're clearly thinking of the children. That's so funny. He's so cute. Man, I should. Oh, I can't play Xenoverse 2 because my brother, what an asshole, kept his own PlayStation 4. Find it hard to believe that Xenoverse 2 is still getting updates. It's so funny. I saw a tweet earlier that was like, the year is 2050. We have a new Dragon Ball series. Xenoverse 2 is still getting updates or something like that. It was really funny. I have one more Dragon Ball thing. Let me just pull that up now so that we can get all the Dragon Ball out of the way. Whoops. I accidentally closed the tab. I hope it wasn't important. Also, I lied. I don't have another Dragon Ball thing. Okay. In more news-related topics, FTC finalizes its new click-to-cancel rule. Subscription services, including gym memberships, will require the offer one click to cancel with the new rule. Rule takes effect in 180 days after being published. This is great. more Fucking light shined on these dark patterns, these sketchy-ass companies doing sketchy-ass things. Good thing. I had a buddy who just told me that like he was like locked into like a subscription term with Unity. He was on the hook for like a couple $1,000s because they make it like impossible to cancel this shit. The cancel button, but it's not for people online. Yeah, so this is good. This is a good thing. I hope. Always hated subscription services. Yeah, I mean, this makes it easier to maneuver around them. I'm sure these companies are gonna fucking hate implementing it, and that's hilarious to me. In other news, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, will release in theaters February 28th, 2025. Now, I was very adjacently a Looney Tunes fan. I had watched a lot of series. I like a lot of the series, but like I never like sought out Looney Tunes stuff. They were just they were just like fun stuff to have on. But this being a major hand-drawn theatrical release from a major studio is a big fucking deal. It's amazing. It's frankly mind-blowing that in this day and age, with how, let's be real here, with how inefficient and costly hand-drawn animation is, this is an amazing move on Warner Brothers' part. Now, don't get me fucking wrong here. Warner Brothers, and by extension, Discovery, horrible practices, horrible actions. You know, they very clearly shown their hands that they are not looking out for the consumer's best interest. They canned so many projects. Batgirl is still shelved. The Roadrunner is still shelved. But credit where credit is due. The fact that this has made it through production and is being released in theaters is amazing. I will give them that. It's a miracle that this even happened. I don't disagree with you. You are right on the money. Insane. Yeah, now release Coyote versus Acme. Yes. But I can acknowledge that this is very impressive. They shut down Rooster Teeth and gave Velma 2 seasons. Listen, man. Listen. Who knows? Maybe they're secretly brilliant, and we just don't know it yet. Speaking of stuff coming out soon, I didn't have a good transition. First poster for Phineas and Ferb Revival. Now you guys know, I used to watch Phineas and Ferb as a kid. This show was great for me. It was always a fun time. I saw someone talk about like fun cameos in the in the crowd. That's really cool. So you can zoom in if you'd like and look at these. But this is cool. We don't have a firm date yet. It doesn't look like, but yeah, cool stuff. We got a first look at Herbie the Robot in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Now, I don't know too much about Fantastic Four, and I don't know too much about Herbie specifically. I know why Herbie exists, but has Herbie ever looked like this before? Herbie designs throughout the Fantastic. Humanoid experimental robot B-type integrated electronics. That's a stupid fucking name. Can I have like designs, please? Okay, so Herbie has had designs like similar to this before. Whatever. I don't care. I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he's lovely. I liked the Amazing Bagman. I doubt Amazing Bagman is going to be in this movie. A little apprehensive about a Fantastic Four movie. Why? They've been so good in the past. We only have bangers to look at. What are you talking about? Yeah, I hope it's not annoying. I hope he's not annoying. Oh, I could have just scrolled down. They say they won't have Reed and Doom as rivals. Yeah, I hear they're using Doom more as a Spider-Man thing, which is like bizarre. But whatever. I'm a mindless fan. I will go and typically watch pretty much anything, except I didn't see Deadpool and Wolverine. So I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. When this movie rolls around, we'll see how I'm feeling about going to see it. Speaking of things coming out, I don't actually know if I should even play this trailer because it says it's R rated. But we have we have a trailer for the next Watchmen project. This is a series that will be coming out. Now I hear what you're thinking. I have your thoughts because it's also written right here. It doesn't have the most cutting edge visuals. I will give it that. I personally don't mind this art style. I'm not like fed up with it. I think they could have definitely pushed it more. They could have pushed it further. But you know, it's fine. Whatever. I like Watchmen. It's not amazing though. it's not an amazing art and animation style. But I'll still probably watch it. I like Watchmen. Yeah, I like Watchmen too. Now, the thing I don't know is anything about this. Does it take place after the book? Does it take place after the movie? Does it take place after the series that we got? What is going on here? Why is Rorschach still in prison? What's happening? Rorschach is one of my favorite characters in fiction. I don't know why I said history. I can't read. That's the comedian. I almost said Osmodeus. That's not his name. Dr. Manhattan looking good. Yeah. Witness the final chapter. They say witness the final chapter, and then they show us scenes that we have seen before. So I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for this. But you know, it could be good. Hello, Gab. Welcome. New trailers. Just all around. We have a new trailer for the final season of Arcane, which I think is being split up into like 3 parts or something. I don't know. Or I could just be misinterpreting that. But you know, going from this animation style, which I'm still gonna say it. Like I don't mind it. It is very much like a Telltale game. I don't mind it. But going from this to this, it's a bit of a shock. You know what I mean? Like we're going from like, oh, this is a pretty quirky, this is a pretty like interesting take on animation from like 2010 to Oh my god, this is like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
War is coming.
You know what I mean? You hope not? I could be wrong. That could just be like what it meant. Like that could just be like how the show is presented in general, like season 1, 2, and 3. But I don't know. I just thought I saw something about it. I don't know anything about League of Legends. I'm just a goof. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy. Did they not learn from Invincible season 2? Hey, look, listen. At least Invincible learned from Invincible season 2, okay? Which, also, controversial opinion, I didn't really care. That's my controversial opinion. I didn't care that there was a mid-season break. I watched it when it came out, and I enjoyed it. I didn't care. That's my controversial opinion. Would it have been nice if they had just delayed the initial release a couple months so that they could do it all in one stretch? Yeah, but I'm sure I was stoked to have Invincible a couple months early. So I just don't care. I didn't care. Last couple things, one more trailer. We have new Wallace and Gromit. We talked a little bit about this, but we have the trailer now, looking just like it used to, which is like kind of wild. But, well, I guess it's not that wild. Reality doesn't really change too much in terms of how it looks. And because this is stop motion, I'd imagine. Actually, how much of this movie is digital? Wallace and Gromit. Spoiler, by the way. Vengeance most foul. How much is digital? Shock of shocks. There's not an easy answer to that. There's not a clear answer to that. So I guess we will have to wait and see when the movie comes out. Character designs look just as they used to. The characters move very similar to how I remember it. I don't know. I could be misremembering. Sorry, I forgot the music didn't just autoplay. T-Mobile getting the Wensleydale cheese ready. I've been told that Claymation is in danger. It's incredible that they're still doing this somehow. I mean, Claymation, just like hand-drawn animation, is not cost-effective. It's not cost-effective. It is... I don't want to say it's more cost-effective than hand-drawn, because honestly, I don't know. But in terms of... excuse me. In terms of what costs the studio the least for the most output, they both pale in comparison to CG. Like, it's not even a question. Claymation is a lost art form. Yeah, it's definitely underrepresented. It's definitely underrepresented as a medium. But you know, it is good that we're still getting cool examples of it. All right, last thing to talk about here from the list of prepared stuff, and this is probably one of the stupidest headlines you're going to read. A live-action Viewmaster toy movie is in the works at Sony. What? What is this even going to be? What is it going to be? This is like, does anyone here watch? Did anyone here watch? Elaborate? You have all the information that I have. Like, this headline, a live action what? Exactly. This headline is all the information that both you and I have. I don't have any kind of like insider fucking information to give here. Does anyone watch BoJack Horseman? Like, do you know what I'm about to say? The fucking drops picks, it refuses to elaborate, leaves. Yeah, I mean, Sony is a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to productions. Let's be honest here. But this is really giving me, this is really reminding me of this clip from BoJack.
Cut! Come on, guys, this is ridiculous. Is this even a movie anymore?
Oh, maybe. It isn't a movie.
Yeah,
Maybe it's an immersive smartphone app or a 21st century approach to 360-degree media envelopment.
Yeah, or maybe it's just like a feeling, you know?
We've got work to do.
Yeah.
Go
Oh my
find
God,
out.
this is so good. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Yes.
What's going on? Why are they packing up?
Oh, glad you're here. This is exciting. Since we last talked, this film has gone through so many.
I don't know what's going on with my fucking computer here. Like this is not running super well. But you get what I mean. It just like it seems like, why are you making this a movie? Like, if anything, this would be better as like a game. But like, what is this? What is this project? What does this mean? What are next? What is I don't even know what that means. Ay 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 ay. What is this world? It could be good. You heard it here first, folks. It could be good. It could be stellar. It could be a phenomenal fucking movie. Who knows at this point? Not even at the bottom of the barrel. We're tunneling through the barrel to find our movie. Ay 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 ay. Okay, does anyone have anything else that they would like me to talk about? Otherwise, we will move on. Any trailers, any new projects, games, whatever, let me know. A school hired me today. I teach English again. Congratulations, Stefano. That's fucking awesome. Glad to hear. Liam Payne died. I did hear about that. It's not really relevant to what we talk about here, but yeah, it's a sad story. I hear that there was some stuff going on behind the scenes with his health. Very, very unfortunate. And yeah, my wishes go out to. My thoughts go out to friends and family of his. It sucks. I was never a One Direction fan. I was around One Direction fans at some point in my life. I'm sure they are taking this way, way harder than I am. Still quite tragic. Absolutely. I do agree. Good to be back. Yeah. I am proud of you, Stefano. Good work there. It is hard. It is tough. It's tough to find a job these days. I'm glad you were able to get back on your feet. Not to say that. Never mind. Not to say that your situation was worse before you got the job. You know what I mean. Do. Also, hello, Kathy. Sorry I didn't mention it before. Welcome. Anyone else have any news that they would like me to look at? Hopefully something more related to the animation or gaming industries. You don't know? That's fine. We can move on. Last thing I'll say, there's a lot of there's always a lot of talk about migrating away from Twitter. It's particularly stepped up quite a bit lately because of the new changes to the service, particularly relating to blocking and the use of images as training data for generative AI. I have never used Blue Sky. I'm seeing a lot of people making the migration over to Blue Sky. We'll probably not do it today, but I think it would be fun to set up a Blue Sky account on stream at some point. How would you guys feel about that? Like just setting up a abandoned Twitter pretty much. I mean, that's fair. I still use it for news, but whether it's on stream or not, I'm probably gonna make a blue sky just regardless. You know, it's always good to diversify. And it's not like I'm fucking popping on Twitter anyways, so. If you make a blue sky, I'll follow. Awesome. Yeah, it's probably not, it's definitely not going to be today, but we'll do it eventually. Maybe over the weekend. Okay, enough dilly dallying. Never on Twitter, but I am thinking about making a blue sky account. Dune Prophecy? What the fuck? What is Dune Prophecy? Is it a show? Not planning to make a blue sky, but I will keep Instagram. Real quick, gotta feed Jinx. It's funny that you say that as if we know who or what Jinx is. Jinx the PS1 platformer? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking. Same brain. Same brain. He's my cat. Well, hello, Jinx. Pokemon get hungry too. I mean, I was thinking... No. What's this? I'm stupid. I was thinking of the Sphinx from Mario Odyssey. Specifically. Not the real Sphinx, but... Never mind. Let's move on. I'm stupid. Let's just move on. Wait, wasn't there... What's the... Jaxie? That's what it was. I'm stupid. He has one eye. Aw. Poor baby. Shall we begin? We done been beginning. Inny de beninging. Okay. In case you missed it, I haven't done much work. This is basically... Whoops. Oops. This is basically the only thing I've done. I switched out the other model, like this model. I switched this out because this is just like a flat piece, right? I switched it out for this one, which has actual depth to it, because I'm going to have to animate them eventually. So we're going to use these instead. I've already rigged them. So each of these bones will move a single card, and that'll allow me to flip the cards individually and move them around and stuff. Just going to make animating it from this position a little bit easier. And then, yeah, that's about the only thing I've done in between. I'm very sorry. But basically, the only time I animate is when, well, the only time I stream is when I have time to animate, and the only time I have animate is the time I stream. If you understand what I'm saying. So if I don't schedule a stream, it means I probably don't have time to animate. Here we are at the Gone to Fish animation.
Don't know we're blue. They're blue.
They're blue.
They're green.
Red is all.
They're red.
No.
Son of a bitch.
I like how death never stopped you from using characters in animations. Just saying, yeah. I mean, you can see an example of that in I lost my train of thought, like, entirely. What was I talking about? What What the fuck? Take it the queen in question is Kirumi? Yeah, most likely. Okay, that's a little scary. Let's get started here.
Don't know where blue. They're
Excuse me. Not drawing attention to it. I technically yet am not even caught up yet. Yeah, I love Marx's theme. Here, I'll turn it up for you, Baz, specifically. Now I can't even hear myself think, which is good. And I should not spend any time up here, you know what I mean? The less time I spend up there, the better. That's not true. I have learned to really, like, appreciate the time I can spend just, like, thinking about stuff. It's mostly me daydreaming about, like, what owning an animation studio would be like, or what, like, buying a house would be like, or, like, designing my dream backyard gym. That kind of stuff. Oops. Oops. Marx was a weird boss fight. I remember I played Kirby Superstar Ultra. When did that came out? When did that game come out? Man, when I can't hear myself, I'm so bad at talking. Once had an idea for a man cave, you should explore that. Superstar Ultra 2008 anthology. That's an interesting. I never thought about that. It is an anthology game. That's really funny. Oh, speaking of funny, this is so fucking ADHD of me to immediately. Oops. Oh no, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Where was Marx? Where was Marx? Oh no. I'm sorry, Baz. I'm so sorry. No. I fucked up. Oh, I found it. There we go. I found it. I found it. I found it. What was I talking about? Oh my god. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Well, not important. Like Kirby music regardless. Kirumi forgives your blunder. Thank you. I mean, it kind of sucks that Kirumi recognizes that it was a blunder, but a blunderbuss. By the way, I'm still fucking dealing with the copyright claims from a couple streams ago, or no, from the last stream, because we were listening to that like cat playlist, and basically all of them were dinged, which is really funny because I just have like in the list of stuff. It basically is just like cat day, cat parade, cat like it. Bum 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 bum. I fucking forget how to animate. This is crazy. I take one day off, and that really that sucks. It's fine. You know, the stream. How much did it make? The stream made 20 cents. I'm not too torn up about it. You know what I mean? And the music was good, so it was worth it. Kirumi blesses all streams. Thank you, Kirumi. As long as I, her vessel, am here, your streams will succeed. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. Oops. I fixed it. Sorry, I fucked with the chat. Krumi can bless, but she can't stop copyright. Yeah, she's not that powerful. Although I feel like Michael is going to try and disprove that. Jump scare. This is jump scare. You ready? It always gets us. But not this time. Not today. What do we say to the god of death? No copyright law in the universe can stop me. No copyright law in the universe can stop me. I'm gonna infringe on all the IP. Oh, that's Sonic? This is not Sonic. This is Kerbis Squeak Squad. I never actually played Squeak Squad. I have a lot of... I have a big gap in my Kirby portfolio. I would consider myself a Kirby fan, but I haven't played like a lot of them, to be honest. I just like Kerbo. This is my voice actor in Minecraft movie, I Am Steve.
Don't know where blue. Don't know where blue. No.
Meow, 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 meow. Oops. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm so incredibly sorry. I woke up this morning fucking freezing, dude. It sucks because the building I'm in has sent, like, I don't know what the technical term for it is. It has heating. Like, the building offers heating in every unit. You can see it right behind me here. Like, that's the radiator. So every unit has heating, but I can't control it. So it's just constantly on, right? And I have my AC hooked up to the window so that it can exhaust the air, right? But even if I don't run my AC, which I don't at night because it's like 0 degrees here, because the window is partially open, the room gets cold anyways. So I'm in like a really unfortunate situation where it's either too hot because I close the window and then the room just fills up with the radiator heat, or it's too cold because I have the window open and it gets it's like negative 10 degrees out.
No.
Kirby dubstep. As someone who lives in Ireland, I always snuggle in my bed. You think that's just an exclusively Irish thing? I snuggle in this bed all the time. What do you mean? Dog, I be almost exclusively snuggling. Cuddle with my plushies? I don't have any plushies. So, I guess that is an Irish thing.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. Don't know where blue.
Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Don't have to deal with intense heat or extreme cold. Listen, at one point in my life, I had a fucking fitness update. I should have brought that up earlier. I'll say my thing and then I'll say my fitness update. There was a point in my life where I was like, man, I wish I could live somewhere where it was like 20 degrees all the time and like kind of overcast. Because I used to run like very, very hot. I think since I've lost a lot of weight, it's not as prevalent. Like I can appreciate the heat a little bit more now where I'm at. You know, I still have my moments, like my AC's running right now, even though I'm like insane. But yeah, I think there's like been a fundamental change in how I perceive temperature, which is like a little weird to contend with. But the fitness update that I have, this is a big one actually. So I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna pop over here. As you may know, as you may know, if you have been watching for a while, there was one fitness goal that I kind of have been like aiming for in the past couple of months. And that fitness goal has been achieved today. What is that fitness goal, you might be asking? I, for the first time in my entire life, like not even when I was at my fittest in high school, could I do this? I did my first chin up today. Thank you, Michael. I can tell, I can see this way that you're very proud of me. Clearly, very proud of me. But I was able to do my first fucking chin up ever, which was insane. And then immediately I spotted a guy who was chest pressing 295 pounds. So felt a little inadequate like immediately right after, but I'm still super, super proud of that. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Michael, especially. But yeah, when CFAB is in next, I'll have to tell him about it. Next goal, 2 in a row. That's the next goal. Yeah, it was a big deal. Got my chin over the bar. I could see on top of the structure that the bar was attached to. Yeah, I think ultimate next goal, and I don't know when this will be, because obviously my timeline for this was like, oh, Testing, 1, 2, 3. I have a Polish friend who's an audio engineer. Oh, and a check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I fucking hate this microphone. I need a microphone arm. I need a better microphone. I need audio equipment. I fucking hate this microphone. What was the last thing I said? When did I cut out? What was the last thing I said? Pop quiz.
Don't know where blue.
Next goal. Yeah, so my next goal is going to be obviously more than one in a row, but my next like big goal overarching is to be able to lift myself up onto a bar. I don't know why, like I really want to do that, but I really want to do that. Like if I could like climb up onto a ledge, that would be sick. Be a parkour god. Just like in my favorite web series, Parkour Civilization. Didn't even think to make that connection until just now. Do. My ideal workout, I'm lying upside down and holding something above my head. What? Lying down holding something above my head like a skull crusher? Is that what you mean? Forgive me for my oversight. Do you mean doing a... Do you know what a skull crusher is? A skull crusher. Ignore the shirtless man. He's going to show us how to do a skull crusher. Where does he do it? Here it is. So you lie down. It's to work your tris. It works your triceps. But you lie down and you put the weight behind your head and lift it back up. They call that a skull crusher. Why? I assume because if you fuck it up, it crushes your skull. Which, to be fair, is also the case for a lot of exercises. Also, welcome, Mind Over Development. Welcome. Sounds less like gym and more like an execution. I mean, again, if you fuck it up, it could be. But yeah, I don't typically do them. I don't typically do skull crushers. I do other tricep workouts, but if I am in a situation where I don't have like a cable machine or something, like if I'm on vacation, nowhere near a gym, and I just have my power blocks, my weights that you can adjust the weight of, then I'll do skull crushers to do my tricep workout. But I don't typically do skull crushers. I skull crushed once, now I can't read. My workout, I lay down, drape my head over the side of something and hold an object above my head. Like that, but backwards. I'm not picturing what you're describing here. Unless you are joking and I'm not understanding that, in which case, I'm sorry. I'm bad at that. Take a walk outside and aim for 10,000 steps, the bare minimum. That's a good thing. See, the thing is, to my limited understanding of physiology and nutrition and stuff like that, exercise is more about like being in a state of high heart rate than it is about necessarily building. I mean, you work out to build muscle, but your body doesn't necessarily like need bigger muscles. It just does well with being in that higher cardio state. So if you do your walking as your means of getting you there, then I'm sure that's perfectly fine. And in terms of me, for weight loss, working out is like one of the lowest forms of burning calories. Like you burn more calories from eating than you do from working out, I think. How many calories do you burn from eating? 29 an hour. Okay, so not... I mean, if you take the whole day, maybe, but... It works better visually, I suppose. Okay. Person weighing 125 pounds performing 60 minutes of resistance training is likely to burn around 180 calories. So if I'm like 2.5 times that weight, we can, I guess, assume 2.5 times the calories. 155. Yeah. So let's say me working out for an hour, which is about what I do in the mornings before work. Me working out for an hour at 265 pounds would burn about, what would that be, like 400 calories? Versus 29 calories an hour from eating. Okay. So obviously very different. But which would I prefer to do is the real question here. Would I rather do 1 hour of exercise or 400 divided by 29 or 13 hours of eating? Which to you sounds more interesting? I pose I would rather do the 13 and almost 14 hours of eating to burn the same amount of calories. That's just easy math right there.
Don't know where blue.
Getting sidetracked, must return to Kurumi. We're not even touching Kurumi today, probably. We're on Gonta right now. Because I'm a big stupid dum-dum who doesn't know how to make his animations fucking efficient anymore. How did this happen to me? I made some mistakes. We don't even know we're blue yet? Yeah. Gonta hasn't even shown us we're blue. Whamp, whamp, whamp. Don't say it like that, you perv. Alright, dude. Go to blue dabba dee dabba da. Jabba dee jabba da, jabba dee jabba da. Ah! Today at work, someone was cutting onions and it fucking sucked. I was crying for an hour. I have a blue house with a blue window. That sounds familiar. What do I know that from? This song made me think it was going to be the Siva Gunner rip where it's finale from Undertale. Dude, I have too many... Blues the cut. I have too many songs that trigger that part of my brain. Here, let's listen to this thing that's probably going to get me copyrighted.
Yo, listen up.
Wait, that's a lyric from this song? I didn't even know that. Dude, I didn't even know that. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake Eiffel 65 fan. Anyways. I'm such a fake fan. The only one I know is the David Guetta version. The David Guetta version is the only one I know. I don't even recognize that as the real. Don't hit us with copyright. They're throwing the book at us. It's fine. I played like half a second. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Don't know where blue. There. Blue. There.
Wee.
Or blue. There. Don't know where blue. There.
It's weird. Excuse me. It's weird. I also hate the smell of onions, but I don't get tears in my eyes. I just hate the smell due to my heightened sense of smell. I'm actually a wolf, actually. You guys didn't know this, but I'm secretly, technically a wolf. I was raised by wolves, and I'm also a wolf. One of the weirder things you get from being autistic. I wouldn't know. You know, if a song gets in my head, no, it's fine. He's lying. Who? Me? No, I really was raised by wolves. Honest. Reptites. No one gets that joke. Only if you do the free time event.
Don't know where blue.
You would be raised by wolves? Is that what you're saying? You do? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I hate how Gonta's free time events are easier to make jokes out of than Kurumi's. I don't even know Kurumi's. What the fuck? Why is there just a duplicate frame? That's weird.
Don't know where blue. There blue. Where blue.
I would know about being autistic. Enlighten us. Tell us a little bit about your experience. If you want, you don't have to. I get the joke about reptites. I see. Oh, you're replying. Because you can't reply. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. All right, I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm back, baby. Guess who's back? I'm gonna get a haircut soon. I just gotta. I'm done. Long hair is great, but it needs to be done. Bam, bada bam 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 bam. Does anyone eat Nutella straight out of the jar? I mean, I used to. That shit's fucking diggity. Can't do that anymore. I have to avoid nuts. How come you allergic? Or is there a secret reason why? Yes. Oh, okay. I don't know. There could have been some kind of like weird, hidden, shadowy agenda going on here. What industry would be the enemy of the nuts? Big raisins. I don't know. Who's paying you not to eat nuts? Never mind. Let's move on. Let's move on. If Mikon offered you a Snickers bar, you can't eat it like Nagito? Wow. We're in the home of the wind god. I'm doing this with a mouse again. I'm just too lazy to set up my drawing tablet. If there's a Danganronpa 4, Kurumi will be there. Hey, I would love to talk about that. I just don't know how if we could even do it without going into spoilers. Like what a hypothetical Danganronpa 4 would be, what the twist would be, how it coincides with previous games. It's hard to talk without talking about spoilers, yeah. Yeah. One of these days, I think it would be really funny to go through my like watch later playlist and just like watch the stuff I haven't watched yet in my watch later playlist that I have to like still watch. I gotta watch the stuff in my watch later playlist, you know what I mean? Because there's some fucking random shit in there. Bum ba-dum ba. Bum 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 bum. Blue! They're blue! Are she blue? Does anyone remember what my schedule is for Friday? What did I set for Friday? What did I set for Friday? I don't even remember my own fucking schedule. I set 7 p.m. over on twitch.tv/AaronG is me. Okay. Okay. 5 p.m.? No, I set it for 7. It might be a little later than that, or it might be, I don't know, a little earlier. I don't know. My days are a little in flux right now. It's very weird. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about living in the same city as your family. Is like, if you like tie yourself so much to them, like your plans can change like at a moment's notice. Which for the record, I do not mind in the slightest. I love my family. Just makes it a little hard to plan stuff. Especially with young members. You know, someone could need a ride somewhere or help with homework. That's why I live away from all my sisters.
Blue. They're
Bum
blue.
ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. They're not for sale. Kirby balls at your local Target store. No, you can't buy them. They're not for sale. He will get you a sweet deal. Aw, I fucked up the words. What am I gonna do now? How am I gonna keep going on with myself? I live with my parents. I see how it works. I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal too. If the the anthropologist group known as Ninja Sex Party has taught me anything, is that living at your parents' house is fucking dope.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. Don't know where blue. They're. Don't know where.
That song was fun. It's Kerba Epic Yarn.
Don't know where blue.
I feel like this motion's a little too fast. I might need to space it out a little more. Don't know where blue? Is Gonta drowning? No? What? What do you mean? What does that mean in context to what? In reference to what? Always cringe when I heard that song because I feel slightly called out. I love that song. It's funny. And my niece likes it too, which is also really, really funny.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. Don't know where blue. Don't know where blue. They're.
Oh my god, so many fucking keyframes. And we're not even like a third of the way through. Like I was talking about the short rewinds you have to do. Why? Why did I do this to myself? This is why I need a manager. I need to hire a manager to manage me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, because it sounds like... Is that why? Because he sounds like he's going blah, 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 blah. Pain makes us stronger. Yes, it makes me stronger. Except I never seem to fucking learn from it, so I guess it doesn't really make me that much stronger. Never seem to learn my lesson. You need a Mojuit for your life? Yeah, I miss Mojuit. It's been a couple. It's been a while. I can't because my fucking schedule doesn't put us in sync. You know, we don't have our cycles synced up. It's just hard being on the other side of the world. But I guess you are here, which is a little funny. But you stay up like until like 3 in the morning to watch these, which is really bizarre to me. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. I just don't understand it.
Don't know where blue. Don't know where blue.
All right, one more keyframe and then this like section should be done. And I say section, it's not like structured rigidly. Speaking of time zones, what's up? I discovered a new time zone. The negative time zone, where time flows backwards, but only in certain instances. Sorry, I have to go to sleep. Oh, I thought you were going to make a joke, but that's fine. Thanks for dropping by, Stefano. Always appreciated, always a pleasure. The negative time zone. Don't turn away from the truth. I will never turn away from the truth. The negative time zone is real and it's in all of us. But also it's on the moon. Enjoy the stream. I'm so tired already. This always happens. This always fucking happens to me. I start streaming and then immediately my eyelids are heavy mom spaghetti. Dude, how many times have we listened to this? I don't even recognize whatever this track is. Yay!
Don't know where blue. They're blue.
Okay, so now we have to do... Now we have to do this part. And then all the rest. Red, blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue. I saw the signs. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have did that. Is he losing his mind? He might just be. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I am distracted. I just, oh my god, I just looked at my Twitter like requests, my Twitter DM requests, and I got a message on Thursday, October 3rd. Hi, I heard you're good at playing games. Can I ask you a question? Hi, you seem friendly. Can we be friends? What the fuck? Who the hell are you? It's bizarre. Also, you're wrong. I am not good at video games. So I don't know where that came from. Dude, bots on Twitter are fucking insane. I've got like 30 chat requests from bots. That's crazy. The weather is nice today. How are you? Where are you? Lovely. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Dun 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 now. I'm gonna skip this one. It's a little harsh on the ears, on the eargies. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. There's just something so whimsical. Ghostface? What does Ghostface have to do with anything here?
They're blue.
I don't know, just saying shit. I mean, that's what I'm doing. That's basically my job, is to just say shit, you know? Doesn't even have to be entertaining. It's just, I just need to fill the space. Or don't. I don't even have to fill the space. This is the easiest fucking thing in the world. I could literally just sit here in silence for 3 hours and call it a day. I want to swing from the chandelier here. Is it possible to have two pupils? Having two working pupils in the same eye, meaning they have their own sphincter muscles and are capable of operating independently, is extremely rare but can happen. It's called polychoria and is one of the rarest conditions in the world. What about two irises? It's also polychoria. It's the same thing. Interesting. How rare is polychoria? Extremely rare. Can I have like a percentage? Like how many people on Earth have polychoria? How many people have polychoria? Only a few cases of true polychoria have been recorded. The condition is so rare that we don't even have information on its root causes. We do know that most people aren't diagnosed with polychoria until they reach adulthood. Great. I'm glad we cleared that up. I wanted to compare it to something that I keep in my hopper, situs inversus, the condition that results in people having organs that are mirrored to the rest of us. That's about 800,000 people worldwide, which makes it, what, like 0.0001% or something? Like a crazy, crazy small number. But it's like a lot of people. 800,000 people walking around with their organs just on the other side. I keep that up here to bust out as a fast fact. Beep 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 beep. Oh. Upward and upward. Guess what? The clowny is back. It's me, Pomni, again. Welcome back. Welcome back. By the way, am Kendra, so they can't know me? What? Like, are you role-playing? Kendra, that name is familiar. Have you been here before? The most random fact I know is that a tiger can roar at a frequency that can paralyze you. That's insane. Okay. Significantly more terrified of tigers now, so thank you for that. But what is it like? What does it sound like? Tiger roar at paralyzed frequency. Is it like super high or super low? Okay, I'm gonna mute. How do I do this? I want to listen to it. You know what? I'll play it on my phone. I'll play it on my phone. If I get paralyzed, I blame Michael, and definitely not myself. Okay, are you sure it's to do with the frequency? Because this video just made it seem like the guy was scared. Like, it's not that it paralyzed him. Tiger roar frequency. Bioacoustics found that tigers can create a sound at about 18 hertz, so that's very low. That's a very low sound. When the tiger roar, they can create frequencies significantly below this. When a tiger roars, the sound will rattle and paralyze you. But is that... I don't know, like I feel like that's more metaphorical than physical. Like they don't put a fucking spell on you. A paralysis spell. Can a tiger's roar actually paralyze you, or are people saying this out of exaggeration? Humans can't hear the sound, but they feel it. It's the killer blend of ear-splitting roar and infrasound that can temporarily paralyze. Cause bone paralysis in prey. Paralysis to animals that hear it. I don't know. I think I'll need to look into this a little more for myself, but also I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But thank you for the fast fact. I will be sure to deploy that whenever I get the chance at parties. Do you want to hear my other one? My other fast fact that I deploy? I've got two. The Situs Inversus was my second one. My first one is that in a vacuum, such as in the vacuum of space, objects dropped from the same height will always fall at the same speed, regardless of how massive they are, how much mass they have. So the example that you can use is a feather and a hammer dropped from the same height on the moon will hit the ground at the same time. Because the reason that things fall at different speeds on Earth is from air resistance, is from drag. And there's no air in space. It's a vacuum. Also, hello, Maddie. Welcome, welcome. So it's like that question, which would hit the ground first, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks? I mean, it's a funny way to frame it, but no, because these objects don't weigh the same. Like here, I'll show you. There's a video that literally shows this as an example. Dropping a feather and a hammer on the moon. They did this on the first Apollo mission. David Scott is the astronaut. There's a little bit of explanation before it, but I already explained it to you, so we'll just watch the actual moment itself.
They'll hit the ground at the same time.
So this is the hammer in his right hand. This is the feather in the left. And you see they hit the ground at the same moment. There you go.
How about that?
How about that? And that's because if you drop a feather on Earth, the reason it flutters down to the ground and doesn't just plunk straight onto it is because the air, specifically the drag and the air resistance, is enough to keep the feather somewhat airborne. Whereas the hammer, because of its mass and because of the amount of air resistance that it faces, is able to penetrate through the air a little bit more easily. But when there is no air, when you're in space, when you're in a vacuum, they both just accelerate towards the moon at whatever the acceleration on the moon is, which I think is like 1/10 of Earth's gravity. So that would be like 1 meter per second squared or something.
They'll hit the ground at the same time.
There you go.
How about that?
How about that? I love that. That's one of my favorite videos. Gravity on the moon. Yeah, 1.6 meters per second squared. I was close. Yeah. Anyone else have any fast facts? Anyone else have any fun facts that they can deploy at parties or something? Wait, what? Wait, what? What am I doing? What the fuck? Fun fact, alligators are animals. I can't believe you would say something so fucking controversial in here. I thought this was a safe space. Humpty Dumpty is horrifying to think about. Well, I feel like I know what you're gonna say, and I raise you with the counter that in the entire nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty and not an egg. Humpty Dumpty is never mentioned to specifically be an egg. For all we know, Humpty Dumpty was just a man who did that. Who needed to be put back together. But yeah, in the nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty is not mentioned as an egg. Was it canon? Oh. I didn't even know that. Oh. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. You're right. There isn't actually... They never said he's an egg, but they also never said that he's like a living creature. They also never say that it's a person, a thing. Like they don't mention anything. They don't use a pronoun to refer to Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. What is it? Some historians believe Humpty Dumpty was simply a device for a riddle around breakable things. According to a number of military historians, Humpty Dumpty was the name of the cannon used by the Royalists in the English Civil War. Huh. So you just taught me something. Baz, thank you. But also, how dare you teach me? I refuse to learn. I banish you to the shadow dimension. Shadow realm. Oh, I still haven't watched that Shadow series. I haven't watched the newest episodes. I'm awful. No problem, Aaron. Easy to say until you get banished to the Shadow Realm. I was the first one who brought up Humpty Dumpty in the first place. Yeah, but Baz is the one who told us that alligators are animals, so I don't know what to say, Michael. Other than thank you. Excuse me. You know, the Shadow Realm is a strange thing. What's strange about the Shadow Realm? I think it's one of a few cases of American censorship becoming irregular in the lore. Interesting. I've never considered that, but that does make a lot of sense now that you bring it up. Huh, like instead of saying hell or something, or the home for infinite losers, you see the Shadow Realm. I'm gonna send you to another dimension. There you go, Michael. There's your fact. There's your fact that you can. Because Bass stole your last one, so that's a fact that you can use. Oh my god, what if I assigned you guys fucking homework? What if I assigned you like, yeah, you have to come in with a fact next time. You have to come in with an interesting fact. That would be really funny. Also, voiced Hayako. There's a fact for you. I mean, you could have said Jolene. Jolene. Yeah, you could have said Jolene. I would have been good with that. Welcome, Zichoko. How you doing? Despacito. Yeah. Yeah. I love Jolene, so it wouldn't work if I had mentioned her. I love Jolene too. She's great. I like her. I like her a lot. What are we waiting for? I know we're ladies in waiting, but what are we waiting for? Has anyone here played Mario Party Jamboree? I hear it's good, but I haven't seen anything about it. Haven't played it. No, I hear it's like one of the best Mario parties, but that's all I'm hearing. So I don't know. Maybe they'll play it on Grumps. Maybe they won't play it. I don't know. I bet Aaron would have fun with it though, because Jamboree, Jimmy Jamboree. Gentle, gentle, gentleman, gentle, gentle, gentleman. Can't play Dry Bones 0 out of 10? Oh, you can't? That fucking sucks. Have you seen the animation of Kirby with this sound and then it cuts to Kirby trying to suck a guy in his arm into Kirby's mouth? No. Put dispenser here. put this pencil here. The only thing I think of when I hear this is the YouTube poop with the Team Force. Not Team 4-Star, Team Fortress. Oh! 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 Gonta didn't know that his eyebrows moved. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What? I'm lost, you guys. Huh? What? Man, life would have been so much more simple if I had just picked that audio to animate instead of this one and any of the other ones. Life would just be so simple if I just stopped animating. Like, could you imagine if we just sat here and played video games all day? Ah, that would be sweet. I don't even know what I'm gonna fucking do when Mario and Luigi comes out. It's like, I'm gonna wanna play, like, as much as I can, but we're not gonna be caught up by then. Anyway, my binge of the VHS franchise goes well. I'll be watching 99 after the stream and 85 while Mother is at work tomorrow. While Mother is away. Need to finish Zelda? We'll see. I'll most likely play that in like a year. But if we didn't animate, we wouldn't be able to have fun. True. True. I'll just feel guilty all day. But it would be a lot of fun if we just, like, the first hour of this stream was amazing. Like, it was a lot of fun. So we just like shot the shit, talked about news and such. Zelda stream when? Probably never. I don't know. Probably never. I think I'm basically like done streaming it. I'll finish it off screen or something. I don't know. We'll see. It just like, I don't know. It didn't make for amazing content. And that's mostly me. That's my fault. Why was it fun? Because I wasn't there? No. In fact, it would have been more fun if you were there. It was fun because we were just like talking about lots of stuff.
Don't know where blue.
It's hard for me to be conversational when I'm focusing on animating. Right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Don't know where blue. They're blue. They're blue. They're blue. They're blue.
Excuse me. Hey! Hello! Oh my god! Fucking LinkedIn! I don't give a fuck. Dude, I get like... Ever since I changed my email settings to be like, not use the focused email, I get like 6 emails from LinkedIn a day. It's crazy. I don't care about what Meta just announced. I don't care what Lucy from whatever random company has to say. I don't care, LinkedIn. I fucking hate LinkedIn. Vote for Aaron for Canada or something like that. Canada. Canada. Women in my Kirby game? How fucking dare they? What is this nonsense? It reminds me of my one friend who used to type Canadian like that when he meant Candian. Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. So in other news, I saw someone uploaded the full Wishmaster in. What is Wishmaster? This is a horror movie. Okay, I'm glad. I'm not gonna watch it, if that's what you were trying to get me to do. Where? You were trying to trick me to watch a horror movie, weren't you? Just realized that the red bar on the screen now fades into hot pink. What? The red bar on the screen fades into hot pink. What red bar? What are you talking about? Wasn't that the movie that inspired DBZA's Imperfect Cell? That hurt like hell. I don't even remember what line. Also clipped? What did you clip? Did you clip me going, women? Yeah, I knew it. Oops. No, not this. Not the forbidden playlist that'll get me in trouble again. Let's hear my delivery. Women? You didn't even do the full joke. What the fuck? Women? That's fine. Switch to Castlevania? No, we're gonna do Shantae. Because I love Shantae. A series of games that I've never played. But it's got banging music. Video that shows you the progress in YouTube? What do you mean it's hot pink? It's very clearly red for me. Do you have like a plugin that makes it a different color? Put it all the way to the end? What? I think you just have like a plugin or something. It's just red. It's very red. Maybe it's only live? You don't know? Let me go to the live. Hold on. It's just red. What is happening? Are you gaslighting me? What the fuck? Uh-oh. Oh no. We're gonna go into the infinite void here. No, I literally see it. You don't, do you see it on your screen but not my screen? Okay, I gotta pee. I'm gonna let this like keep going for a while and then I'll be right back and fix it. all the errands leave. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? That's so funny. All the errands are coming back now. Guys, the weirdest fucking thing just happened. Like the weirdest, like instinctual thing just happened for me. So I went and used the bathroom, and then I went to go wash my hands, and then for some reason I instinctively started brushing my teeth. I've never had this happen before. It was so weird. I was like going through my bedtime routine. This is getting trippy. I went pee, and then I went to go brush my... oh my god, I'm even like saying it. I went to go wash my hands, and then I just started brushing my teeth instead. It was bizarre. Like I literally, in the process of it, I catch myself. I'm like, what am I fucking doing? Why am I brushing my teeth right now? What the fuck? That was insane. I'm clearly losing my mind. Do 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 do. Loses his mind part 100,000 or a million. How many zeros is that? No, it's 10 million. 100,000, 10,000, 100,000 million. No, it is million. I'm just blind. Man, that's a lot of parts. That's a lot of content. We made a lot of content. They're blue. Oh. 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 I'm cold. I'm cold.
Ooh, they're blue. They're blue.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, wah. Oh, oh. Dun, 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 dun. Man, you know what I could go for right now? Food. That'd be pretty freaking dope. Have you watched Danganronpa in a Nutshell by Barry Hill? I've watched it so many times I can recite the entire 14-minute video. I have not heard of this channel nor this video. I will look at it later. Gonna have to head out soon. See you around. Thanks for dropping by, Baz. Always appreciate it. Voodoo. Do 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 do. For real, if I ever met Kira Buckland, I'd be unable to contain my enthusiasm. Well, I'll keep an eye out on the con route. on the con tour, see if she ever comes to a city near me, and I'll get an autograph for you. Shall I recite the whole video for you? No, thank you. But I'll get it. I'll get something that says, to my biggest fan, Michael, from Hayako. Beep 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 beep. Boo do 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 do. Boo do do do. Boo do 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 do. Did you just? What did I just? What did I do? What did I do? No. Michael, it's not that crazy. Have you seen the guy with the Maizano house? I have. I think you made me look it up, didn't you? No, you already made me look it up. Don't even compare. Okay, easy, dude. Chill. I prefer the Randy Marsh girl, personally. I think that's a funnier story. The Church of Maizano is what you're trying to look up. Trying to. Wait, I didn't tell you to look it up? Someone did. Someone told me to look it up. And we looked it up on stream. Like, we literally looked at... This is the first time I did. Someone told me to look it up on stream, and we literally looked it up on stream. Oh! That's funny. That's funny. Conday. I need to step up my Karumi game. Oh god. Oh god. We've created a monster. What if I'm the monster? It's now part of my daily routine to listen to the entire album of Epic the Musical, which is insane. I'm fucking obsessed. I've made it. It's my fucking hyper obsession now.
Blue. 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 They're blue.
Why? Why what, Sage? Also welcome. Why what? Why will the chat suffice? I don't know. I'm not Michael. Oh. Oh. Also, I might just spam random emojis in here, so I promise I'm sane just in a different way. Your Honor, my client is sane just in a different way. By the rules of their own reality, my client is perfectly sane. I'm sure that defense would work very well.
Don't know we're blue. They're blue. They're blue.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My eyes fucking hurt. My brain fucking hurt. I hurt all over. It's all ogre now.
Don't know we're blue. They're blue. They're blue.
What kind of pride flag is that? I haven't seen that one yet. Has that been added to the list? Sorry. That's a bad joke. That's a lame joke. I can do better than that. That's the Peter Griffin flag, isn't it? That was a mean joke? They can't take an Irish flag and flip it, the cheaters.
Do too much. It is a nice looking flag. Now you're in a turning con. Fixed Ireland's flag. Well, I don't want to do too much. It is a nice looking flag, but I would like to rotate it, stretch it out, and yeah, Lucky, he's a family guy. Hey Lois, now I'm Ireland, Lois. I'm Colombia.
I can't look at the flag another way now, unfortunately. It's out of endearment. You saw him say, he said it was a good looking flag. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep. Ham radio. Ham radio. What is ham an acronym? Amateur radio, also known as a ham radio. Why is it called a ham radio? Why is it called a ham radio? The word ham, as applied to the 1908, was the station call for the first amateur radio, Harvard Radio Club. Hyman Almy Murray. Okay, it's some bullshit.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. They're blue.
Ow.
Don't know where blue. They're blue.
Okay, this is definitely the most motion that I've had to do in any of these. Talk to me? What do you want me to say? Tell me your name? Me? What's happening? Are you role-playing as Sheldane Cooper? As Bazinga? You blow me off like it's all the same? Oh, you're doing song lyrics again. It would be nice if you could, like, differentiate your actual chat with song lyrics. Like, if you could make them italicized or something. That'd be awesome. I'm so saying even the thing I'm about to copy paste proves it. What the fuck? The fuck is chat up to today? Chat is on something. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. People say I'm crazy. Ooh. The flipping character limit? Ha ha ha, sucks to suck. It's fun to create chaos so you'll never know when I start doing song lyrics. I'm going to design a bot. I'm going to script a bot specifically to find when you're doing song lyrics and change the font. Ow. Oh. This is such a Sonic track. People say I'm crazy. Ooh. Ah. Should I start editing down the news portions of the show to post on the channel? Because like I said, they are some of the most fun parts to me. Grass is a type of plant with a narrow leaves growing at the base. Their appearance is a common plant in the mid-Cretaceous period. There are 12,000 species now. That's really funny. I was actually talking with my I was talking with my sister a little while ago, like last week, about the concept of grass having evolved into the form we know it as today, which is like a funny concept because like that implies that grass today is the most likely to survive of all the species that came before it, I guess. Like it's the one that made it. You ever think about that? How like the stuff we know today had to go through fucking millennia of natural selection to get to where it is. Like even stuff that you don't even think about, like trees and grass and bird. She bang, she bang, she move, she move. Blam, blam, blam. Blair. Blair, Blair, blah, blah, Blair. Have you ever thought about meeting Aaron Hansen? Yes. It's a me thing. I just haven't been like thinking about it enough, you know? Well, now you can. What? Is it because you said earlier that you're Aaron Hansen? Yeah, I'd love to meet Aaron. That'd be amazing. What? Oh my god, it's Aaron. And definitely not a sock account from Maddie. Let's take a quick little peek at what Aaron Hansen's channel is. Oh, that's weird. That handle doesn't look like a handle that I know Aaron Hansen would have. Do you like grass? No, I find the taste revolting. Gotta get into my real account, Ego Raptor. Guys, I can't believe Aaron, do you love Karumi? She's great. I can't believe the real Aaron Hansen is in here. That's crazy. What am I gonna do? What, my room's a mess? I'm not even presentable remotely. We're listening to Shantae music. That's not professional. And if we know anything about Aaron Hansen, it's professionalism. He is one of the most professional out there. Sorry, wrong Aaron. I meant to address Aaron. Okay. Easy confusion. I understand where you're coming from. Oh, you know what? We actually didn't talk about this before. Markiplier has a fucking like Amazon Prime show. Did he direct it? He's making a movie and a Prime show. It's already made. It's already out. Like, it's real. It's a real thing. He plays in it. I don't know if he like had any other role in it. No, he didn't direct it, but he's in it. Yeah. Mark's doing some cool stuff. Why am I looking at production? I don't care. I don't have Amazon Prime. You got a copy pasta about you didn't change your thing. It's still Aaron Hansen. You didn't change it to Eggo waffles or whatever. Whatever you said before. You did change your handle though. That's funny. YouTube wouldn't let me change my name for 14 days. That's stupid. Yeah, joined October 5th. That makes a lot of sense. But it's me. Oh yeah, tell me something only the real Aaron would know. Who do I know to shoot? Who do I know is the real one?
Hello.
My best friend is Dan. Oh my god, it is the real Aaron. No one on Earth would possibly know that except for the real Aaron. It's real, guys. I fully, wholeheartedly believe this. Gentle gentleman, gentle gentleman. People think he's my husband, but he's actually my BFF. That proves it. I'm sold. So, what's the good word, Mr. Aaron Hansen from Game Grump? Guys, my real name isn't Sage. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Oh. We would like to offer you $1 to use every single one of your animations in a video. Go for it, dude. What's the video? Describe it to me. Let's hear it. Let me see if I approve of this usage of my content. I shall answer. You know, Aaron's classic catchphrase is iconic. Always busting that out. Ba-da-ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum 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 bum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-ba-dum bum ba-dum. Oh. We need an animation where every character is Karumi, an army of Karumis in the world, with Karumi replacing the Abraham Lincoln statue. Ha 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 ha. Wait, what? Huh. 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 Son of a bitch. Bit. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. What's today? Thursday? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the weekend soon. Can't wait for the weekend. Gonna do so much more of the same thing. Hell yeah, baby. Maybe I'll feel better about this frame when I get it colored in and cleaned up and colored in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ha 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 ha.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. They're blue.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just remembered. I also have to do the fucking wires on his head and stuff. Oh. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I actually just got shivers from that. Oh no. Ay, ay, ay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It's the only way I can approach it, I guess.
Don't know where blue. They're blue. They're blue.
Bro, Aaron, what's wrong, dude? It's all good, Aaron. I wasn't listening. I'm so tired. Me and Dan are all ears. Oh, God. Oh. I'm just so foolhardy. Foolhardy, boys. I fooled the Hardy Boys. Oh. Excellent. Yes, very good. Quite tasty, in fact. Oops. Oops. I oopsied. Oh my gosh. I might call it quits here. I'm very clearly losing my mind. Oh, you know what's crazy? I haven't eaten in like 6 hours. I gotta eat something. That's not even true. That's not true. I mean, I ate in like 5 hours. I could fall asleep right here and now. You know what I mean? Just go right off. Nod right off to dreamland. Kirby's Dreamland. Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Wii, Nintendo Wii. Get it now at your local Wii store. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for coming along on this journey. We were like pretty productive today, I guess. I don't know. I also am very tired. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I go live. I should be live tomorrow over on twitch.tv/AaronGisme. We will be playing whatever game is out right now, Sparking Zero. But yeah, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for dropping by, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.